Hello everyone, I'm here Azure and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be ranking childhood theme songs. I don't know why I sang it like that. But yeah, we're just going to be ranking theme songs on a tier list from like shows I watched as a kid because I wanted to do something different and experiment with my content a little bit. And it's been a while since I've done a tier list. I haven't done one of these since December. There's gonna be more coming, don't worry. I say as if these videos don't do the worst. Hopefully y'all like this. Let's just go right ahead and get into our tiers. There's the S tier, which is unironic banger. Self-explanatory, it's just a genuinely great song regardless of the fact that it is a theme song for a kids show. Like, it stands on its own. Or, it's just so ironically good as a kids show opening that kind of swings back around into unironic enjoyment. There will be an example of this in this video. Then there is the certified bop tier, which is just a good song, but it's just not good enough to be in the S tier. B tier, acceptable. A standard kids theme song. It does its job, it doesn't sound awful. That's it. Also, I'm kind of ranking these on both, is it a good song and does it actually explain the show? Does it fulfill its purpose as a theme song? It's like, that's the kind of vibe we're doing here. Anyways, C tier. This sure is a theme song. It does its job. I can't say it does it well, but it does its job. And it does it in a way that's not harmful to my ears. It's not particularly appealing, but it's not harmful. And then there's F, which is an auditory war crime. It does not matter if it does its job. If it sounds awful, like genuinely awful, it's going here. Also, I do want to mention that the line between S and A tier is like very small. They're very close to each other, and then the gaps between the other tiers are a lot bigger. Because like some songs, I'm honestly still debating whether or not they're going in S or A tier. So let's get straight into it.
I'm Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig. Yeah, this is going into this sure is a theme song. It does its job. It introduces you to the main family, which is like the main focus of the show, and obviously Peppa Pig. But it's just not that great as a song. The beat it's catchy. It has a very catchy instrumental, but it's also very annoying. Like, it can get very annoying very quickly. It does stick in your brain though. And the main character's just saying their name and oinking. Like, that's the only lyrics in the song, and them just doing that over and over again can get very annoying very quickly. So yeah, C tier. It sure is a theme song. Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. Acceptable. It does its job. The narration is very good at like introducing you to the vibe of the show. It introduces you to the setting, who our main characters are, and overall fits the tone and vibe. The issue is that it has a genuine banger of an instrumental that you just do not get to hear because the entire intro and opening is just narration. Like, that instrumental goes ridiculously hard for no reason, and you get to hear exactly none of it because it's all narration. Like, that instrumental would genuinely be in S tier, but unfortunately we're ranking the intro as a whole, which is why it's in acceptable, because narration isn't bad, it's just distracting from the part of the theme song that I actually like, which is the instrumental. Yeah, I can't really say much about Ben and Holly's, because, like, it's good, it's not bad by any means, it's just not great. Great. It does its job and it does it well, and I do like the narration. Once again, it fits the vibe of the show perfectly. It's just, I wish I got to hear more of that instrumental because it's so good. Thank God it's yeah, it is the ending, thank God, so we get to hear more of it there. But we are ranking the theme songs, we're not ranking the endings.
Bubble Guppies.
Bubble Guppies. No, you're not going there. I had it in B tier, but like, the more I thought about it, it actually does not do a great job at explaining what the hell the show's about. It tells you who the main characters are, because they have like a little introductory segment, but that's it. It doesn't actually explain to you like that they're going to school and having like imaginative adventures. It just screams bubble guppies at you for the entire song, aside from that little segment where they introduce themselves. And it gets annoying very quickly. The beat is generally good, but it does not help the like intense bubble 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 guppy 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 over and over again. Like it gets very annoying very quickly. And like there was definitely a better way to do this. And I feel like they probably could have leaned more into the tropical vibes. Like they did lean into it slightly, but they could have gone a bit further with it considering that they're all, mermaids. Like they could have done more with that vibe, but they didn't. So yeah, this sure is a theme song. It's better than Peppa Pig. It's definitely better than Peppa Pig, but like not great. Ninjago. I didn't even have to re-listen to it for this video. It's an unironic banger because it's genuinely a great rock song. The Weekend Whip goes so hard. It's been in my main playlist for literal years now. It is so good. And we're only ranking the original version here. I'm not gonna rank every single version of the Weekend Whip because we'd be here for like a full day. Maybe one day, if there's like enough people who want it, I'll rank the Weekend Whips. But like, it goes so ridiculously hard. The lyrics don't do the best job at introducing like the actual plot of the show, but it fits the vibe perfectly. And it does explain ninjutsu in a pretty good way. Just jump up, jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin. It explains ninjutsu. And once again, it just goes unbelievably hard. The Weekend Whip is just iconic. I don't know what to tell you. It's just that good. It's just that good, okay?
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony. I do not personally love this song, but it does do an excellent job explaining the plot of the show. Every time I think about it, I get confused with Sophia the First, so I need to like think about it. Yeah, because the lyrics go, My Little Pony, I used to wonder what friendship could be, perfectly explaining Twilight's motivation in the beginning, and then until you all explain its magic with me, referring to the main five. And then it does a really good job at introducing their personalities and not just doing roll call. A big adventure, tons of fun, a beautiful heart, faithful and strong, sharing kindness, it's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. Like that so perfectly encapsulates our main six, but doesn't just have to like list all of them off, because you actually like get the gist of their characters through those lyrics. And it is just a great song to boot. The reason why it's not an unironic banger is because it's not good enough to like kind of turn back around into unironic enjoyment. It's very much an ironic enjoyment kind of song. It's so deeply wrapped into My Little Pony, so you can't really separate it in the way you can separate The Weekend Whip from Lego Ninjago and just listen to it as like a really good rock song. You can't really do that with the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic intro. But it's still great, honestly.
Alright.
Lolirock. I am very biased because I genuinely adore Lolirock, and we're ranking the opening theme, we aren't ranking higher. Mostly because I will absolutely be ranking the Lolirock songs separately one day. I absolutely will. Lolirock just goes ridiculously hard. And genuinely my favorite part of this opening is the little like monologue verse at the beginning, explaining the general gist of the plot. I got a secret, a Lolirock star on a magic quest. It explains the secret princess stuff very vaguely, so you get a general gist of the plot. And then using higher does actually make a lot of sense. It's the best song for an intro, especially with the like SOS will always be there, raise your hands to touch the sky, blah 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 blah. It fits the vibe. It's a great song, and higher works as just a genuine good pop song, and I'm very biased, so that's why it's an unironic banger, because it's an unironic banger to me. Honestly, it should probably be ATR. Also, I wanted to mention this. The ending of like the monologue bit before we transition straight into Haya's chorus.
Here comes a girl in a world out of nowhere, coming back to save the day.
Loki kind of foreshadowed the ending of season 2, because they explicitly say coming back, which kind of references the fact that Lolirock comes back at the end of season 2 after Praxina puts on the mask. I should have warned spoilers, but also it's like 10 years old at this point, which is horrifying to think about. And anyways, I'm hyped as shit for season 3. I'm absolutely going to make a prediction bingo once we get a concrete release date. So like basically what we have for the Winx reboot now is like a general idea of when season 3 is going to release. I am making a bingo board. Absolutely yes. Also, Winx is not here because it's getting its own video. Like there's so many theme songs for Winx Club, they can actually get their own video. So yeah, Lolirock is unironic banger. I adore the opening theme. Like, it's just so good, and it genuinely sounds like a good pay like a good K-pop song, low-key. K-pop before K-pop became big. Like, that opening verse could be like a little bit of a rap verse, and then we have the big pop chorus. I want to see Cat's Eye do Lolirock covers. I feel like Cat's Eye would like eat with Lolirock. But also they have like one extra member. Someone can be Praxina. Like, they can just make one of them Praxina or Azira. I've won. I need Cat's Eye to do Lolirock this year, because they did Winx Club last year for Halloween. I need them to do Lolirock this year. I would actually die if they did that. Anyways, we talked about Lolirock way too much. Time for Barbie Life in the Dreamhouse.
Life in the dream house.
Okay, yeah, this is also ironic enjoyment, but it is just a genuine great pop song. Like, it's so much fun. And also, I get to count... I'm not doing the full song, but I'm doing, like, the 50-ish second version that they used for the specials. Like, the longer 10-minute special. Just not the web series. It's like the parts that have, like, everything is plastic. No. Everything's fantastic when you're made of plastic. Because that part is really what elevates it to S tier. Like, having that fun explanation of, like, the vibe of the show. And then obviously we get to like know the main plot. It's about Barbie's life in the dream house, with the main chorus part being, hey, hey, life in the dream house. It's just fun. It should probably be an A tier. But also, I like it too much for it to be in anything but S tier. And it's my list. If you guys want to make your own list, it's linked in the description. Because I actually had to make this tier list myself. Also, whilst you're down in the description, I'm sorry, I have to do the annoying YouTuber thing. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, Comment down below what theme songs you would want to be put into this tier list, because I'm going to update it even if I don't make like a part 2. I'm going to put more things into this. Right now there's 11. There can obviously be more. I didn't just watch these 11 shows. And especially since Barbie Life and Dreamhouse is kind of like the halfway point. Kind of. No, it's not. We're actually past the halfway point. Sorry, I'm a bit babbly. I tend to be babbly. Bananas in Pyjamas. We've got both versions, both the original from like the 90s and the CGI reboot, which makes me want to die. Okay, OG, A tier. I love the like cozy, jazzy vibe and how it like builds up slowly. And how calm and cozy it is. It just works so well for this iteration of the Bananas in Pyjamas, which is the superior one. I love the costumes. I'm not sure what they're called, like the big suits. I genuinely don't know what they're called. It's like what the Teletubbies have. They use for the original. It's not puppetry. They aren't puppets because there's actual people inside the like costumes. Whatever, it's fine. But like, I love this intro. It's got a unique jazzy vibe, like I mentioned. That this because it's perfect. And once again, the lyrics perfectly kind of encapsulate the show. They're bananas in pajamas, they're coming down the stairs, and they're chasing teddy bears, which are like the main side characters. Like, it's just so much fun and cozy and just ridiculously nostalgic. And then there's the reboot. I hate the reboot. Even as like a little child, I hated the reboot because I thought it was so ugly and gross and ugly. It makes me very, 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 very mad. It's so ugly. And the new theme song is a war crime because they take away the slow, jazzy vibe and end up making it like a faster pop number, which makes it instantly more irritating. Like, it's so much more annoying and fast now that it loses all of the charm the original has and makes it feel like AI slop back from 2010. Like, the singer sounds way less interested and more generic now. The beat is way less interesting and more generic. It just sounds lazy and sloppy and bad. It sounds like AI slop. And the fact that this was from 2010 is actually kind of insane. It's so ugly and it's so bad. It's an assault on my ears. I don't care that they kept the lyrics exactly the same. It took away all of the charm from the original opening, and that is a crime. And finally, in the Night Garden. The instrumental was carrying it. I know like half of the intro is just a very slow monologue, but it does actually fit the vibe because it's about the night garden. When you fall asleep and you're like tracing your palm, it's very sleepy and cozy, which fits the vibe because night garden is like a dream realm, basically. You're supposed to like kind of fall asleep before you can get into the night garden, I think. It's been a while since I've watched it. This is a show for literal toddlers. But like the intro is so good, and then the minute Iggle Piggle falls asleep and that instrumental starts playing, the nostalgia overload was ridiculous. I genuinely felt something in my soul, like something awakened within my core being when that instrumental started playing. Without that instrumental, it'd probably be in C or B, but that instrumental was just so good, and you actually get to listen to it for like half the intro, and it's just so dreamy and cozy. Like I could fall asleep to that on loop very easily. I'm gonna try that tonight because I've been having trouble going to sleep recently. It's like I'm gonna try it and see if it works. So yeah, excellent, excellent theme song. I'm just now realizing I probably should have put more in here. But I feel like 10's a good number. Plus I don't want to have to edit a massive video because the last couple have been pretty long. I feel like I needed something that's a bit smaller for my sanity. Like something under 25 minutes. So yeah, that's the tier list. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm definitely open to doing more of these. That was a weird accent. I'm not even sure what it was. I'm definitely open to doing more of these. I loved this process of like going back and listening to more theme songs, and once again, I can definitely do more. I have an entire playlist on my channel which is like Nostalgia Corner, like a broadcast, because I loved watching like TV as a child and like having the variety of shows. Because I watched so many shows as a child. There's like 1,600 videos in that playlist, and I only cherry picked a couple of episodes. I kind of want to remake it and include every episode I can find. But that's going to be a massive undertaking that I just don't have the time for right now. One day I'll do it. One day I will find every single episode and add them all to that playlist and like remake it. Definitely give that playlist a try if like you want a massive nostalgia overload. And if you enjoyed this video, please check out my other content. I know this is very different from what I usually do, which is like magical girl and fashion doll stuff, but I feel like nostalgia content is like very close to those two topics. They kind of intermesh a lot, especially with me, since aside from Pixlings and technically the 80s Strawberry Shortcake specials, like kind of, my content is very much fueled by my special interests and nostalgia. Definitely stick around for next week, it's coming out Sunday because this video is going up on Tuesday. It's definitely going to be more in line with this one, but like very different. I'm not going to reveal what it is yet, but like this is kind of dipping my toes into more nostalgic content before next week's video like launches straight into it. Like, y'all gonna love it. Hopefully, I'm gonna put like so much effort into it. There's gonna be an actual script because I have to do research. And it's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna like go to the library and research, and this outro has been going way too long. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for watching. I already did the annoying YouTuber thing, so I don't have to do it again. Please be grateful for that. And I hope you have a great day. I definitely will. And I will see you next time. Please stick around and watch my other stuff. That was kind of bad. Whatever. Y'all should be used to bad outros by now. Bye!